Hello, Salemites. Welcome to a little chit chat about days of our lives. Um, I just got through doing the daily video, so make sure you catch that. Okay, I am surprised, as you know, if you've been watching days or if you haven't. On Monday, we had the return of Ciera and Ben to Salem. Now, most people and the things that I've observed in some of the groups and polls and things that I go around and check, most people don't give a crap about their reunion. Now, everybody does give a crap about Bo and Hope, and of course their children, which Ciera is one of them. This is the thing. Ben Weston is a murderer. And no matter how many times you scrub him up and throw some polish on him, he still has a history of all the people he murdered in this town. Excuse me. So, I generally can't do it when they take one actor and they give them a different role. Now, this young man had been playing Ben Weston for quite a while. They switch him up to Alex Kyriakis. And at first I thought, I'm not going to be able to get into any storylines with Alex. And to be honest, I wasn't interested in most of the storylines he was in. But his is all about, he's a man whore, but he's really a nice guy. I liked the mix of Alex. Of course, anybody would like Alex over Ben. So I seen a little clip back when he was switching over to Alex Kyriakis, and Justin Wally Kurth or whatever, him and what's this boy's name that plays Ben? Oh crap, isn't it James? I don't know, because I don't care if it's outside of. He's Ben in Salem. I don't care who he is outside of Salem. So I normally have a hard time. I can't get into that character after that. Now, Adrian Bonnie, she's been on in a couple of different characters. I didn't have a problem with it at all. I smoothed right over. I had a little bit of problem with Now She's Adrian. Just a tad bit, but I got over it quickly. Same thing with Chris Kosachek, who's Roman Brady, you know. Didn't have a problem with that. But Ben Weston is the total opposite of Alex Kyriakis. So, I'm guessing they're just going to tell us that Alex got fired unless they're going to put this young man just constantly back and forth, which is probably going to make every storyline he's in suck, because you need to make up your mind. I feel like they're doing this to keep him on the payroll, maybe. You know, he probably wants to stay there. He loves it. I mean, who wouldn't? I'm sure they could find something else for you to do, because I don't think this is good for your career. I mean, but it is, because it does show, you know, what a talented actor he is. But to be a good actor, he has to convince me that he's either Justin Kyriakis or Ben Weston. I had a hard time getting from the Ben Weston to the Alex Kyriakis, and I made it. And I decided that I like Alex. I like him very well. He at least has morals and stuff. And I mean, he's just a little man whore, but he's not committed to anybody, so he can do what he wants. He was good at his business. He was very committed to family stuff. So, you know, I liked Alex, and I thought, okay, I can do this. Now, Wally Kurth told this young man that it was okay that he switched characters, because he said your fans are going to follow you wherever you go. I don't know what fans he's talking about. Now, Wally's older, and I'm older, So he's probably got fans my age or older, like my mother, 86, and maybe they would follow you anywhere. That is, if they could still watch the show, which they can't because it's no longer free. So, this is the thing. Maybe I'm the only person like that, but I believed that he was Ben Weston, so I had a hard time, to enjoy the show. I have to believe that these characters are who they say they are. They have to be convincing. And it's not that this young man isn't convincing, it's just that, like especially now, on Wednesday, we see Alex Karyakis getting his face bashed in. And then on Friday, hey, I'm Ben Weston. No, it was Monday. That was just too quick there. And that was not good. I felt like I really felt strongly and hoped that if they brought Ciera and Ben back, they just got somebody else to play Ben. Because he was doing so much better as Alex Karyakis. And if you're looking to keep him on the show long term, and that's what he's looking for, you might want to be in a likable character role. Not that he's not likable now. Everybody's like, oh, Ben's great. Marlena changed and he changed his life. And I totally believe people can change and stuff. But no matter what they do, they can't erase all the people that he killed and hurt in Salem. Now, the biggest thing that pissed me off about Ben returning and Ciera returning was, they were having a conversation about how sad it was going to be to go back and know Kayla, Kate, or Marlena. And of course, Marlena, Ben worshipped her. She saved him. She helped rehabilitate him. And he was like, I wish I'd have been there for her. I wish I'd have been here for her. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you were there, Alex. So watching Ciera and Ben in Monday's episode, it really, even though she popped up that she's pregnant again, I don't care. I think it's great that all the kids are coming together for Bo and Hope. The whole family's going to be able to together, and I really do love that. But, Ben Weston just isn't someone that would be a part of their family. But, if they want to forgive him, I'm just saying that this actor that's playing both the roles, he needs to pick a role and stick with it and hope that he can still pull this off. Because really, I think Days is really pushing the envelope here. I did see that they got renewed for like another season or another go on Peacock, which they were worried about because they left their most loyal subscribers and fans, just left them for dead. And that bothers me. So the people that have been loyal longest to the show got kicked out on the street because they're elderly now. And they probably have limited money and don't have a smart TV or know anything about it. So I thought that was kind of heartless that they did that in the first place. Yeah, I love all the actors, and even Ben and Ciera, the actors that play the parts, they're doing fine. But I'm not going to be believing these storylines when every day I pop on and like, who's this dude playing today? I don't want to watch a show like that. So you need to stick to one or the other. Or, find something else to do on that downtime when they don't have, parts for you or something. So they're pregnant, and I'm pretty sure that'll make them settle for a little while at least in Salem. Now, of course, I don't know what's going on with actors. Maybe the young lady that plays Ciera had another engagement she had to do for a few months, and that's why they had to send them off in a boat. So, I don't know. I just wanted to say that about the Ben Alex situation. I'm not happy with it. And I'm not happy with it because it's gonna be just parts and days now that I go to the bathroom and stuff when certain scenes are on, because there are some characters that I just can't get into anything they're doing. Allie was one of those. I found Allie to be just blah. Um, she's just blah. Her character's just blah, boring and whiny, and I didn't like her. I don't think I've ever liked Allie. So, the character. I'm not talking about the people that play the characters. This is just their jobs. But, if you want to be good at your job, then, you're going to have to convince me that you have the ability to be Alex on Wednesday and Ben on Monday. So, I didn't ever like the Ben Ciera storyline at all. So, never liked it. And it's one of the reasons is because, now when I said Days of Our Lives pushed the limits, when they started pulling all this devil stuff again, the fans were just losing it. I mean, really, people were threatening just to go on and unsubscribe to Peacock. They were sick of them doing the devil to death. You gotta get some new material, people. So, we'll see. We'll see. But, of course, I love the show. I would watch it pretty much no matter what. But, I'm just saying, you can't beat Alex on Wednesday and Ben on Monday. So then I'm watching Ciera and Ben, and I'm thinking, so now I have to rewind my brain back to all y'all's crap, which never interested me in the first place. I tell you who I was pulling for, and that was Clyde. I would have really liked to seen him and Chloe's mom. They seemed happy. The way they twisted it around to Clyde murdered Abigail, and I don't care what they said, Gwen murdered her, okay? They just messed that all up. They kept dragging us on for months with all these hints and things, and the stupidest thing that they just keep looking over every time there's something going on at the DeMera Mansion is they have security cameras. But the writers seem to think that maybe we're the people that they left behind or something and just don't catch it. But most of us do. So, I'm just a little aggravated. It seems like the writing's been down lately. The things they've been writing about a little bit. I didn't think the part with the devil and stuff was bad at all. I enjoyed seeing Nick. And, I love Megan Hathaway. I loved her when she was young and played on the show. And she's still just as entertaining and gorgeous as she was, if not more. But, it's to each his own. It's to each his own. It's just like, I can't watch a movie. Well, let's just give an example like Tom Cruise. Now, I didn't watch the second Cruise movie. What was it? But I watched the first one. The recent one that came out. What was it? Crap. And I love the first one. I don't know why I haven't had the second one. But, if I didn't believe that Tom Cruise was Maverick, I wouldn't be able to enjoy the movie. You see what I'm saying? That's why they can't switch these excessive switching the characters like that's not going to fly. Because Days, you got a few things going against you. You screwed a bunch of people by leaving your loyal customers at NBC not afford to watch the show. And I think that's sad. And but I'm trying to do something to help with that. The second thing is, not this past week, but the week before, on Thursday, I was watching I believe it was Thursday's show, and they had a part in the show where the screen went blank. It was at least past the halfway mark. I didn't give a shit enough to go back and look. And for about 5 or 6 minutes, the whole screen is blank, but you hear the people talking. They continue talking on their scenes. Now, what this tells me is whoever posted this episode, that nobody proofread it, so to speak. And I'm thinking, y'all supposed to be all this and that, and yeah, I'm charging you for this. How about getting it right? That tells me that that's the same lazy person that can't get the show on air at 6 a.m. 6:05 or a little bit later. Never has it came on at 6 a.m. Nope. So don't say it starts at 6 a.m. Just say it starts between 6 and 6:10. Because we got somebody that just sets an alarm here and flips a switch or whatever it is, but nobody previewed that show. Now that's pretty sloppy for a station that is a service, an app that's charging you. You see it on regular TV, you don't think much about it. But you see it on something you're paying for and you notice. So I thought, look at that. And it went for quite a while, and I thought, ain't that just some slimy crap there, man? Somebody ain't doing their job, okay? I'm going to have to check. I think they've lost some writers, or somebody's on vacation or on drugs or something. It's not going well there. But I don't care. I'll keep watching it regardless. I love the show. I love the people. I don't mean to sound like a bitch. I just feel like if you're going to be charging people, then at least air it on time and make sure that, it's not all jacked up. Have a preview. Now, I will be the first to tell you, when I make these videos, I don't preview them before I post them. I just don't. Now, I do watch them at least once after I post them. And if I see something just totally off the wall, like I posted a video that I didn't even have my microphone hooked in. I did the whole 45 minutes just, so I don't even know if I erased that. I think I did. After I got through laughing, I thought, I bet people are pissed off. But, I would have... It's just the way I am. I'm not trying to hide anything. So, anyway, that's just my thoughts. Hopefully, they'll have some good storylines that doesn't have Ciera and Ben in it that much. I don't care about them. I don't care about their baby. They went away on a boat. And that's fine. And I do like that Days tries very hard to keep the same characters if they go away and they come back. But sometimes you have to change them, like the Jennifer and the fake Jennifer. I have gotten so used to the fake Jennifer, I just love her. I think she's done a great job. But that doesn't mean that I would not rather see Melissa on there. She's my home girl. She lives in Tennessee. Watched her since she was a kid. Hope, all of them. So, when you have people that have watched the show for a long time and you switch a character to another character, it's hard. And you may think, well, the fans of this actor's going to follow him no matter what. Well, that's not right. That's not true, Wally Kurth. Sorry to inform you. It may be true to the 80 and 90-year-olds who are following you that don't know no better. I mean, I know that there is people that'll say, well, I'm going to watch every movie that Tom Cruise is in, or Reese Witherspoon, or Beyonce, or this or that. I'm not like that. I don't do that. I've never followed anybody. Sammy, Allison Sweeney, she has done so many other movies. I don't even know how many Lifetime movies she has done. So many other things, expanding her career. She always comes back to Days, which we're glad to see her when she decides to skim through. But, to be honest, I've never watched anything that she was in other than Days. Because I'm not an Allison Sweeney fan. I'm a Sammy Brady fan. So, if Sammy Brady's got a part on a Lifetime show, I might watch it. If she's playing her role, Sammy Brady. But following people around, I'm 63 years old. I'm not going to be doing that. Actors, musicians, celebrities in general, they are just people. I'm not one of them people going to go gaga if I meet somebody or something. They're normal people, just act normal. So, no, I don't care what Allison Sweeney does. If she's not doing it in Salem, I don't care. Now, I, of course, wish the best for her, much success, and wish the best for her and her family. I don't wish anything bad on any of them. I'm just saying, if Wally Kerr thinks that people are following you, if you go to another, like, let's just say, Hope, move to another soap opera. Would I go to that soap opera because I like Kristen Alfonso? No, because I don't know nothing about Christian Alfonso, or however you say her name. I love her as an actress, but I love her as Hope Brady. I don't care what she does outside Salem. You see what I'm saying? So for Wally to tell this young man, oh, your fans are going to follow you no matter what. He's young enough, got probably a young girl following. They might would, but their interest probably isn't even in the show. It's just in him. He's a hot young guy. That's probably what that is. I mean, he's a good actor. He was able to play both parts. Most of them are, but that don't mean that's good for the people that are watching the show. So, I love him. I think he is a great actor. I just feel like if you really want fans that really appreciate your work, then you're going to have to appreciate your work in a way that you think this isn't good for this show. This isn't good for ratings. If people hate Ben. And people don't hate Ben now. I mean, everyone loves Ben, and they loved him before he sailed away on a boat. But, I don't care what they do outside of Salem. Just like plenty of people come from other soap operas to Days of Our Lives. And people have said to me, well, didn't you know that, like Kristen, for example, she plays on this, or she's played on that. What's her name? Psycho. Rafe was married to her. She killed Susan Banks. She plays on a lot of other soap operas, and I love her to death. I think she's a great actress. I don't follow her. I don't say, hey, I'm going to quit watching Days and go over and watch whatever show she's on. Couldn't tell you what show she's on. Don't know, don't care. If she's not in Salem, I'm not interested in her. So, Wally, you shouldn't be telling people that. But anyway, it'll be okay. I'm just rambling. I don't know. Maybe I've had too much caffeine today. But I'm just saying, I'm not happy with the return of Ben. Nothing against him personally, but he's going to have to pick who he's going to be. I already have no interest in what him and Ciera are doing. Don't care. They can have 10 kids. They can have 10 boats. Their storyline's probably not going to interest me. Because to me, they're just like living in some kind of little fairy tale land over there. And I was noticing that watching it Monday, and Ciera with her pretty little skirt and everything, and I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, you've got a newborn baby, and she you got a toddler. The baby's not even a year old yet, she said, and now she's pregnant with another one. Ciera doesn't look like a mother looks that has a toddler and a newborn. Especially if you don't have a nanny or someone to help you. I was just noticing with her. Look at her with her pretty little nails, her makeup, and her fancy clothes. I don't know anyone who's mothers of small babies like that walk around their house all dolled up like that for no reason. Their whole little deal is a little bit unbelievable for me. She's just more like a young, I want to party, I want to dress up and look pretty. That's not how she's acting, but that's what I see when I look at her. I don't see her as a serious mother. I don't see her as a serious wife. Her and Ben are very affectionate with each other. That's not generally how most people are. I don't know. It has to be believable. I've already got a negative spin on it because I'm aggravated they took Alex away. Just when I was getting used to him. Now, sure, he was a little bit of a slime ball, but he was a bit respectable. Now, you could say, well, Ben, he's all switched up now. Yeah. I still see Ben burning Abigail in that bed. You know, I mean, there's some things that you cannot erase. So, anyway, that's it. I'm going to quit. This was just a little chit-chat in days, just a little venting. And I will see you all in Salem.